God met me in a hospital room and he told me, I want this to be holy ground too. Let me tell you about it. It was the day I had a miscarriage, something I never saw coming for myself or ever wish on anyone else. But that day I understood how relational God is and how even in the midst of our pain, he wants to meet us there. That day it didn't matter that I'm a photographer, that I'm a mom, that I'm a wife. Any of my accomplishments just seemed like nothing. Felt like I was standing face to face with the living God, the one who made me, the one who made my child, that I was now surrendering and grieving to him. And it's like all of those achievements and those personal things that we hold on to, those dreams and aspirations just felt like nothing, not in a bad way, actually in a good way. It just gave me this tunnel vision to see my life very clearly laid out before me. And it felt very much like how I feel like it'll be when we're standing before God at the end of our life. I felt like none of the noise mattered anymore, and it was just me and him. And in the midst of my despair and desperation, he made everything very clear. Things that I had been praying about for years. Lord, give me clarity on this. God, what do you want me to do with this? It's like all of the noise left, and all I was left with was either obedience or excuses. And God made it very simple to me in what areas I had been obedient, aka faithful to him, and in what areas I had made excuses. And I had held on to those excuses. Content creation is one of those areas. God gave me a vision for YouTube, for being on social media, since before it was even cool, a thing, a career. And unfortunately, I feel like I shared it with the wrong people. I allowed insecurity, doubt, fear, shame, all the things to just really cloud my mind. And so even when I would try to do it and try to be faithful, I was trying in my own strength. And because of that, I would be very inconsistent. And it was just showing where this was all rooted in. But in that moment of something so dear to me, being lost, and not trying to say that God is cruel or cynical, I don't think he causes this type of pain for us. This pain comes from the brokenness of sin and death that's been brought into the world. But he definitely does use it to make us aware of some things. I don't know, there's something about losing something like that, having a face-to-face moment with God, seeing life in a perspective of life and death that makes you really aware of your humanity, of your weaknesses, also makes you aware of how faithful, how intimate, how personal, how real God is. And I got to thinking, who am I living for?
What am I valuing?
Because what we value is seen in our actions. Our actions reveal where our faith is. And we can say that we believe God, that we trust God, that we're being faithful to the Lord because we're busying ourselves with a lot of things to do for him. But ultimately, when we get to be face to face with God at the end of our life, he's not gonna ask us how busy we were for him. He's gonna either say, well done, good and faithful servant, enter into my rest, or he's gonna say, depart from me, for I never knew you. I wanna be on the part that says, well done, good and faithful servant. And I wanna be able to lay down before him all of my crowns, even the ones that scared me to death, even the ones that I can't imagine for myself, but he's asking me to do. And I don't know, there was something about this experience that completely reframed everything for me. So this is me coming back. This time, I want to be faithful.